Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I've set myself a challenge. I'm going to make things just with this box of stuff. Now in this box of stuff I have a whole heap of old product. It's, you know, from probably at least 10 years old, because it's stuff that I had when I owned the shop. And oh, there's even something that's made up. Look at that. I didn't know that was in there, but I've got all of this stuff. Like, I know I got these from New York in 2006. So, you know, there's a whole heap of stuff in here that needs to be used. And today's the day to do that. I'm going to see how many things I can make. I have about an hour to work, and then I need to go out somewhere with my family. So I've got an hour, and in an hour I think I can make a fair bit. So let's get going. Okay, so I've got these, which are great little bases to make things from. And it's got a branding strip on the bottom, but I'm not throwing the branding strip away because you can always use that for something. I really need to get some pre-made stuff. My box of handmade supplies is running down rapidly, and I thought this would be a good opportunity not just to use what I've got, but also to make some supplies for my junk journals, so that when I'm putting something together I can just go and put it together and I don't have to sort of hunt through and make things at the time I'm doing it. Wondering what happens if I put that over there. Well, I'll put upside down for a start, so that wasn't very clever, was it? It's okay, we'll leave it upside down, I guess. There doesn't seem any point in trying to fix that now. Or I could chuck it out, but you know, that's not being very productive, is it? If you just throw things away, may as well try and use them. And so what if it's upside down? So I'm just cutting out these little tag things, little ticket things, I mean. Just straighten that up a little bit, it's a bit crooked when I cut the edge off. I guess I didn't have to cut the edge off, but I thought that that would be quite good. I think I'll put that here. Take one of these little words and put it on here as well. And I think I need to move a bit quicker, because if I don't, I'm not going to make an hour. I'm not going to make very much in an hour, am I? And I'm just going to trim this down. It always looks better if something's hanging off the edge of the page, I think. Now I think I'm going to change tack and do a few at the one time. So let's put that aside and grab a few more of these things out, like these ATCs, and see if I can do a couple at a time. What I like about this is you get this whole back piece as a journaling spot. So it makes for a good thing to put in a journal. You've got some decorative front and then you've got the back. So with these ones, I'm going to do a similar thing. So let me just get some stamping done. First of all, I'm just stamping some hands on these. One too, and stamp something else on it. No, I'll use the hand. I'll try and be efficient, just use the one product for each set. And I'll just see if this will go up. These are just some little have like little mini journaling spots. I'm just choosing to use in here. I wonder what sort of things you've got in your stash that is just sitting there and it's not something that you necessarily gravitate toward every time. Just marking where that goes so I can not put glue on that bit. You know, I love this stuff, but I never seem to get it out. Maybe because it's old, but it's there and I need to use it up. Use it or get rid of it. I think that's my two choices. Oh, hang on. This one was going on here, wasn't it? Yes, use it or get rid of it. Make sure I've got his hat in there. Do one of those words, couldn't I? And I've got these little ticket things as well. I know I've hidden most of that hand, but that's okay. Sometimes you just don't know until you start creating what you're going to end up with. Using the branding strip might look a bit weird to some people, but I really like the effect that it gives you with all of the, you know, the barcode and everything on it. So I am going to use it on here. And what else am I going to put on here? It needs something else, doesn't it? I think maybe it needs another picture, you know, over the top. Yeah, something across here. Where are those little words? And this is also something I can use. There you go, that one's done. Move on, complete some of these others now. I have these, which are old photos as well from collections. In fact, it's got the date on there. There you go. That's how old it is. Collections 2003, so 17 years old. Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it? But they still stand up really well, so why not use them? And just because the tag is, you know, the writing is up this way, there's no reason that I can't turn it on its side. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'll turn it on its side. I'm cutting this chap out this time, just for a point of difference, and because he'll fit much better on this tag. Now, I could, of course, use my Tim Holtz paper dolls, which are already cut out. I'm a bit crazy with the glue then. I think it needs something else on it. Yeah, I think I'm going to pull that off for a moment and put one of these down behind it. I'm calling that done. And where's another one? Got this one here. I cut him out before and I didn't use it, but maybe I'll just put it here like this. Yep, I think I'll just put that down. Again, yes, I know I'm covering up the stamp that I just put on there, but it's not, doesn't bother me at all. And I might cut this off here. And I'll just put it on across here. Now what else do I need on here before I do this? Maybe another one of these little things. And yep, that's too big. I'm going to find what else I've got left on the table here. Oh, what about this little stamp? I'm going to put this, I'll put that a bit higher, and then I can put this on here. Yeah, I think that's okay. Just watching the time, I'm just over half an hour in, and I think that I'm going okay. Going house hunting with my daughter this morning and my son, and my son-in-law too. Yeah, something has to be straight or it'll look a bit weird, so I'll make the stamp straight. Yes, so we're going out looking for houses for them to buy, so that should be fun for the whole family this morning, as I always say, with my adult children. Okay, yeah, that's cute, I like it. Alright, so that's another one, and let's do some more. What's this? Oh, I've got a little envelope in there. Didn't know that I had this. Now this is the cutest picture of all these little kids. I love it, so I might have to use it, I think. I need to find a base. So that's right, I was putting it on here, wasn't I? I'm going to cover up that hand again. And I need to find some other little things to put on it, but I do need to ink the edges of this because it's quite white. In fact, I might ink over the top of it all, tone it all down. There you go. Take away that bright white of it. I want to get them all in, so I might have to use it up this way, otherwise they won't all go in. That there. I think this little word says friends would be perfect. I'm going to put this. I need something along here too. Maybe another one of those branding strips. I'm just going to poke it over the edges slightly so I can cut that out. But I definitely need to have something on here. Start by putting the picture down. With this last one that I've stamped, I've got this lady, and she is a bit sort of, the paper's a bit white too, so I'll just put some distress ink over the top of her as well. And then I'm going to cut this top 10 thing off. I think it'll look better without that on there. I'm not going to cut that off this time. I'm going to leave that hanging out there. I've got some more little words. This one says inspire. But I might just I don't know if I'm going to use that. Let's see what else I've got to use here. I'm going to cover that hand up as well. I'm going to use this black one. So it just doesn't look any good. I didn't know that when I stamped it, but never mind. You've got to have a go, I guess, and probably just, you know, on this particular one doesn't really work, so let's get rid of it. Cover it up with this little thing here. Oops. And then I cut the dates off the bottom of the one of the others, and I will put it on here. Or maybe I'll put this one on here. No reason why I can't. No, I think I prefer the dates. I'm struggling with this one, aren't I? Must be a reason it's not doing it for me. That's not doing it for me at all. I think it's those numbers. I do. I think it's these. Okay, that one's done. That was a bit of a struggle, but I think we got there in the end. And then with this one, it's one of the rest of the celebration one. I'm actually going to take these numbers off the edge. By doing that, I've now got this little journaling space that I can use, and also I've got the numbers from the end, and I already used the top pieces before. So I think that's quite a good way to, you know, break these down rather than using them as is, so that I can, you know, use them up. I could even put those numbers back on there now. I've got another picture. Let's see. I've got another one of this group family, which I will cut apart and cut around. Get rid of these edges. I've only got about 9 minutes left, so I have to get on with it or I'm going to be late. Yeah, I think that will look cute. Okay, let's get this down. And they can go on there. That looks good. I think I'll do that to more of them to get rid of the fact that it says, you know, I think this, you know, it says celebration and the months and things. It looks good. I've got this little word left, so I think I'm just going to use this. It says illuminate. I will find something to put this on that makes sense. But you know, I like the word anyway. It's a nice word, illuminate. These little kids in this are so cute. Okay, I think I'm going to call that one done as well. So let's just have a real quick recap because I'm running out of time and I've got to go and put my shoes on to go out. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in an hour. And I think that's good because they're all ready to go in. I can put them into my box of pre-made ephemera or handmade ephemera, and I'll be ready to put them into a journal very soon. This is Deborah. Thanks for joining me today. Cheers.